Hi all. Today my topic is Indian Ocean trade. So let's come to the topic Indian Ocean trade. What is Indian Ocean trade? The Indian Ocean trade in medieval India was like a big network of ships and sailors that connected India to other countries, helping exchange goods, ideas and cultures. So, in simple words, we can say that the Indian Ocean trade refers to the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between countries and regions surrounding the Indian Ocean, including India, Southeast Asia, China, etc. So, let's see what comes under Indian Ocean trade. The Indian Ocean trade encompassed a wide range of goods, including the first one, spices, example, pepper, cinnamon, cardamom. The second one is textiles, example, cotton, silk, jute. The third one is precious stones, example, diamonds, rubies, sapphires. The fourth one is metals, example, gold, silver, copper. The fifth one is food grains, example rice, wheat. The sixth one is oils and perfumes. Seventh, dyes and pigments. Eighth, medicinal plant and drugs. Nine, ivory and other animal products. 10, timber and wood products. And the last one, shipbuilding materials, example, wood, rope, sailcloth. During the medieval era, 400 to 1450 CE, trade flourished in Indian Ocean basin. The rise of the Umayyad 661 to 750 CE and the Abbasid 750 to 1258 caliphates on the Arabian Peninsula provided a powerful western node for the trade routes. In addition, Islam valued merchants. The Prophet Muhammad himself was a trader and caravan leader, and wealthy Muslim cities created an enormous demand for luxury goods. So, in this, we can say that during the medieval period, the trade was flourished in the Indian Ocean basin, and due to the rise of the Umayyad and Abbasid caliphates on the Arabian Peninsula, it has provided a powerful western node, which means a trade routes. Okay, it has provided a powerful western node to the trade routes. And in addition, also the Islam has valued the merchants, like the Prophet Muhammad. He himself was a trader and a caravan leader, as and also wealthy Muslim cities has also created an enormous demand for the luxury goods. Meanwhile, the Tang 618 to 907 and Song 960 to 1279 dynasties in China also emphasized trade and industry, developing strong trade ties along the land based Silk roads and encouraging maritime trade. The Song rulers even created a powerful imperial navy to control piracy on the eastern end of the route. So here we can see that the two dynasties, that is the Tang and the Song dynasties in China, it has also emphasized trade and industry. And it has developed strong trade ties along the land-based Silk roads, which means these two dynasties was having a link towards the land-based Silk roads and encourage maritime trade. The Song rulers had also created a powerful imperial navy in order to control the piracy on the eastern end of the route. Between the Arabs and the Chinese, several major empires blossomed based largely on maritime trade. The Chola Empire, 3rd century BCE, 1279 CE, in southern India dazzled travelers with its wealth and luxury. Chinese visitors would have seen parades of elephants covered with gold cloth and jewels marching through the city streets. In what is how Indonesia, the Srivijaya Empire, 7th to 13th century CE, boomed based almost entirely on taxing trading vessels that moved through the narrow Malacca Straits. So in this it says that between the Arabs and Chinese, there were several major empires. It was blossomed. As you know, the flowers bloom, right? Like that. So based on that, it was like largely on maritime trade. The Chola Empire, 3rd century BCE, 1279 CE in southern India has also dazzled travelers with its wealth and luxury. And also the Chinese visitors, they had seen a parade of elephants. Parade of elephants means a group of elephants covered with gold cloth and jewels marching through the city streets. In what is now Indonesia, the Srivijaya Empire, it has also boomed, which was almost entirely on taxing trading vessels which moved through the narrow Malacca Straits. So now let's discuss to the next topic, major trading centers of Indian Ocean trade in medieval India. The first one, Calicut, now Kozhikode, a significant port city on the southwest coast of India, known for its trade in spices, especially pepper. The second one, Cullon, now Kollam, a major port city on the southwest coast of India, known for its trade in spices, textiles, and metals. The third one, Cochin, now Cochin, a prominent port city on the southwest coast of India, known for its trade in spices, textiles, and precious stones. The fourth one, Cambay, now Kambat, a major port city on the northwest coast of India, known for its trade in textile, spices, and precious stones. The fifth one is Surat, a significant port city on the northwest coast of India, known for its trade in textile, spices, and precious stones. And the last, Masulipatam, now Machilipatnam, a major port city on the southeast coast of India, known for its trade in textile, spices, and precious stones. So these all are the trading centers of the Indian Ocean trade during the medieval India. The next topic is effects of Indian Ocean trade in medieval India. So here we're just going to notice that what all are the effects of the Indian Ocean trade during the medieval period in India. The first one is economic growth. Increased trade led to the economic prosperity, with India becoming a major hub for trade in the Indian Ocean region. So the first reason was the economic growth. Due to the economic growth, the trade increased, and that led to the economic prosperity within India, which led to the hub for trade in Indian Ocean region. The second effect is cultural exchange. Trade facilitated the exchange of ideas, cultures, and technologies between India and other regions, leading to cultural diversity and enrichment. The third one is urbanization. Trade led to the growth of cities and towns as merchants and traders settled in urban centers. So here we can see that the trade, it led to the growth of cities and towns as the merchants and traders, it settled in the urban centers. The fourth one is development of new industries. Trade stimulated the growth of new industries such as textiles, ceramics, and metalwork. Increased connectivity. Trade connected India to other regions including Southeast Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. So here the trade has connected India to other regions which include Southeast Asia, Middle East, and Africa. Next one, spread of religions. Trade facilitated the spread of religions including Islam, Buddhism, and Christianity. So these all are the effects of Indian Ocean trade in medieval India. Now let's come to the next topic, that is Indian Ocean trade during Delhi Sultanate period. During the Sultanate period, 1206 to 1526 century, the Indian Ocean trade experienced significant growth and transformation. Here are some key aspects of the Indian Ocean trade during this period. Now let's discuss the first one. Increased trade with the Middle East. Trade with the Middle East, particularly with the Abbasid Caliphate, increased significantly during this period. So during this time, the trade in the Middle East, which was particularly in the Abbasid Caliphate, it has increased significantly during this period. The second key aspect is the rise of Gujarati merchants. Gujarati merchants emerged as prominent players in the Indian Ocean trade, dominating trade routes in the Arabian Sea. The third one, expansion of trade routes. Trade routes expanded to include new regions such as the Red Sea, the Mediterranean, and the Southeast Asia. The fourth one is growth of ports. Ports like Cambay, Surat, and Malabar became major centers of the trade. The next one is increased trade in textiles. Textiles, especially cotton and silk, emerged as a significant commodity in the Indian Ocean trade. The textiles, especially cotton and silk, it has emerged as a significant commodity in the Indian Ocean trade. The next one is trade in spices and precious stones. Trade in spices like pepper and cinnamon and precious stones like diamonds and rubies continued to thrive. So, the spices that was trade like pepper and cinnamon and precious stones like diamonds and rubies all was continued to grow. Now lastly, it was influenced by Islamic. Islamic trade practices and institutions like the Waqf system influenced the Indian Ocean trade. During the Delhi Sultanate period, in medieval India, the Indian Ocean trade encompassed a wide range of activities and goods including the first one is spices, which includes pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger and other spices were highly valued and widely traded. The second one is textiles, cotton, silk and woolen textiles were traded including fine fabrics like muslin and calico. The third one is precious stones, which includes diamonds, rubies, sapphires and other precious stones were traded. The fourth one is metals. The metals which includes gold, silver, copper and other metals were traded. The fifth one is porcelain and ceramics. Chinese porcelain and Indian ceramics were highly prized. And the sixth one is tea and other beverages. Tea, coffee and other beverages were traded. The seventh one is food grains. Rice, wheat and other food grains were also traded. So these are the wide range of activities and goods which includes during this Delhi Sultanate period in medieval India. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is challenges of Indian Ocean trade in Delhi Sultanate period. So what are the challenges? What are the problems? During the Delhi Sultanate period, 1206 to 1526 century, the Indian Ocean trade faced several challenges and problems which includes the first one is piracy and sea piracy. Piracy was a significant threat to trade, with pirates targeting merchant ships and disrupting trade routes. The second one is naval warfare. Naval warfare between rival powers such as the Delhi Sultanate and the Vijayanagara Empire affected trade. The third one is taxes and tariffs. High taxes and tariffs imposed by the Delhi Sultanate and other regional powers increased the cost of trade. The next one is competitions from European traders. European traders like the Portuguese began to enter the Indian Ocean trade, competing with local merchants. And the next one is natural disasters and climate change. Natural disasters like cyclones, floods and droughts as well as climate change affected trade and trade routes. So in simple words, we can say the problems that faced during Delhi Sultanate period was that between rival powers, Delhi Sultanate and Vijayanagara Empire, that led to the trade and which affected the trade. And the next one is taxes and tariff, which has also affected and which created problems during Delhi Sultanate period. And there was another problem also, like European traders like Portuguese. They entered into the Indian Ocean trade and competed the local merchants, which also created problems in Delhi Sultanate period. And also there was another factor like natural disasters and climate change, like cyclones, floods and droughts, and all affected trade and trade routes. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is Indian Ocean trade during Mughal period. Now we were discussing about during the Delhi Sultanate period how was the Indian Ocean trade. Now we are going to discuss about the Mughal period, what was the Indian Ocean trade. During the Mughal period, 1526 to 1756 century, the Indian Ocean trade continued to thrive and expand. Here are some key features of the Indian Ocean trade during this period. The first one is increased trade with Europe. The Mughal period saw an increase in trade with European countries, particularly Portugal, Holland and England. The second one is rise of new ports. New ports like Surat, Bombay, now Mumbai and Calcutta Now Kolkata emerged as major centers of trade. The third one is growth of Indian shipping. Indian shipping companies like the Mughal Empire's own shipping company expanded their operations. Fourth one is trade in new commodities. New commodities like indigo, cotton and silk became important trade items. And the fifth one is increased role of middlemen. Middlemen like the Gujarati merchants played a significant role in facilitating trade between India and other regions. So here we discuss about the Indian Ocean trade during Mughal period. During the Mughal period in medieval India, the Indian Ocean trade encompassed a wide range of goods and activities, which includes the first one is spices, pepper, cinnamon, cardamom, ginger, etc. And the second one is textiles, which includes cotton, silk, wool, etc. The third one is precious stones, which includes diamonds, rubies, sapphires, etc. Fourth one, metals, which includes gold, silver, copper, etc. The fifth one is porcelain and ceramics. Sixth one, tea and other beverages. The seventh one is food grains, which includes rice, wheat, etc. Eighth one is hides and leather goods. Ninth one is indigo and other dyes. The 10th one is cotton and silk fabrics. 11. Woolen and other textile goods. 12. Paper and books. 13. Precious metals and coins. 14. Ceramics and pottery. And the last one is glassware. So these all are the wide range of goods and activities which was traded during the Mughal period. The last and the final topic is challenges of Indian Ocean trade during Mughal period. As we saw in Delhi Sultanate period, the Mughal period has also many challenges and problems. During the Mughal period in medieval India, the Indian Ocean trade faced several challenges including piracy and sea piracy. Pirates targeted merchant ships, disrupting trade routes and causing financial losses. The second one is naval warfare. Conflicts between rival powers like the Mughal Empire and the Portuguese affected trade. The third one is port congestion and management issues. Growing trade led to the congested ports, causing delays and increased costs. Taxes and tariffs. High taxes and tariffs imposed by the Mughal Empire and other regional powers increase trade cost. And the last one is competition from European traders. European traders like the Portuguese, Dutch and English competed with local merchants. So these all are the challenges of the Indian Ocean trade during Mughal period. Thus I conclude my topic. In conclusion, the Indian Ocean trade was a remarkable phenomenon that connected India to the world, facilitated the exchange of goods, shaped the economic, social and cultural landscape of India and beyond, enabled the growth of new industries, cities and trade routes, faced challenges like piracy and competitions from European traders. Thank you.